SIP phones and skinny phones operate quite drastically differently. Skinny phone is client-server, master-slave protocol. The call manager will inform the skinny phone that this is the time you have to use, the offset being the date-time group. Okay, it's going to use the time of the call manager server with the date-time group being the offset for a particular phone or device pool. The date-time group is assigned to a device pool. Let's just go back to administration and point this out. Okay, so the skinny phone will pick up time, the call manager time, with the offset here, date-time group, which is assigned to the device pool assigned to the phone. Now, SIP phones are peer-to-peer. SIP phones, otherwise known as user agents, SIP user agents, are can operate independent of any call agent or any proxy server. In other words, it can operate without call manager. You can get a dial tone, it can make a call with no registration to a call manager or a CME or any other kind of server. It's an intelligent device, whereas a skinny phone is a dumb device. So call manager has no right, no authorization to inform the SIP phone that this is your time, this is the time you must use. You can do that with a skinny phone, but not with the SIP phone. And so what we need to do is we need to tell the SIP phone of its NTP server, and this is going to be provided in the configuration file the phone will receive from the TFTP server when the phone is booting up. And so in order for us to add the NTP server in the configuration file to be used for SIP phones, not skinny phones, for SIP phones, we go to NTP reference. And we'll simply put in our IP address. Now there's two types of modes that are supported: directed broadcast and unicast. Now multicast and anycast are not supported at this moment, and if you select one of these two, it would default to directed broadcast. Directed broadcast is you could put multiple NTP servers, and it would prioritize. The SIP phone would have a priority 1, priority 2 NTP server, and it would prioritize priority 1 ahead of priority 2. Unicast means we're just going to unicast an NTP request to 10.10.102, and in both cases, directed broadcast and unicast, if there is no response from the NTP server, then what will happen is we'll use the time being sent back from the call manager to the phone in the registration confirm message. So SIP phone will send a register message to the call manager. Call manager sends what's known as a 200 OK message back to the phone, and if NTP has failed, the SIP phone cannot get any response to the NTP request, then it will use the time in the 200 OK message coming back from the call manager. It's hard-coded to do that. Now we can just use unicast in this instance, or we could use directed broadcast. We've not been told that the NTP server is actually broadcasting. In this instance, with directed broadcast, the NTP server must be broadcasting, but in our case we'll use unicast. We'll unicast the NTP query to the address we've been given. Now the last step will be we'd have to apply this to the device pool, the date time group. Assuming that we have SIP phones in this time zone and CM local is assigned to. We're going to do some more work here later on in a later task in lab 1, but just for completeness, the phone NTP reference is assigned to the date time group, and the date time group is assigned to the device pool, and the device pool is assigned to the phone. So for any device pool that's going to have SIP phones, you're going to have the phone NTP reference assigned to the particular date time group.